Hello children, and welcome back to your computer education lesson. Have you been typing during the break? Did you practice the way I told you in the previous lesson? What have we been learning about for the past few weeks? Yes, we have been learning about the keyboard. You can see from the picture given here, there are different types of keys on the keyboard. While typing, we use the alphanumeric keys. We also have a separate set of numeric keys. Apart from that, we have the navigation keys, which are the 4 arrows, and home, page up, page down, and end. Next, we have the control keys. These are Control, Alt, and the window keys. You also have print screen, scroll lock, pause break, and the escape key. The keys in purple here are the function keys, which are labeled as F1 to F12 on your keyboard. While typing, we have mostly used the typing keys. Do you remember when learning about how to switch off the computer, I had told you to use Alt and F4. So F4 is a function key and Alt is a control key. There are various commands given using the different keys, which are special keys. And remember, while learning about the mouse, I had asked you if you can work without a mouse, and you had told me that this can be done by using the keyboard. Our special keys do exactly that. We can in fact control our computer with just using the keyboard. Do you know when your pages stop functioning and nothing else is working, which keys should we press? It is the Control, Alt, and Delete buttons. Have you tried that before? Now coming to our lesson, let us talk about the learning outcomes of today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to type using capital and small letters, understand how to erase letters and characters on both sides of the cursor, display how to leave larger spaces while typing, demonstrate some of the special functions of the keys on the keyboard, and demonstrate some exercises that help to maintain proper posture and health. Now children, both while writing and typing, we use some special characters. Do you know where do we find these on the keyboard? Yes, all along the number keys we have special characters which are mentioned, like the exclamation mark, the @ sign, the hashtag, the $sign, the percentage sign, ampersand, plus, minus, brackets, and even other punctuation marks like full stop, comma, colon, question mark, and inverted commas. So, how do we access these? For this, we use the key called Shift on the keyboard. As you can see from the keyboard here, there are 2 Shift keys on the keyboard. And we also use the Shift key to capitalize letters. In our last class, we were learning how caps lock helps us to make letters into capital. But if we want to capitalize one single letter, we can use Shift. How does that work? You have to keep holding down the Shift key and then press the letter which you want as capital. After that, when you release the Shift key and type other letters, these will come in small letters. So, the Shift key helps us to capitalize letters. Not only that, as you can see, There are two symbols in each of the keys that are highlighted here. If you want the lower symbol, you just press on this key that is given here. If you want to use the symbol that is on the top, you have to press the Shift key and then press on this key. So suppose I want to use the exclamation mark, I have to press on the Shift key and keep holding it while I press 1 and my exclamation appears. Similarly, I can use the plus sign or the underscore. So, would you like to see a demonstration of the same? Let's get to it then. So, as you can see, I have my Word file open and I can use my keyboard to type on the screen. As I have previously said, the first letter that I type will automatically become capitalized because it's following the sentence case. Now I am typing, I am going to Nico Park. As you know, Nico Park is a special naming word and I need to write N and P in capital. So instead of pressing caps lock, I can use the Shift key to capitalize the letters. So as I keep on holding to the Shift key and I press N, you can see N has come in capital. And then I use the small letters. Similarly, I again press on Shift and then press P. I have to keep holding down the Shift button while I press the letter, and then I can write Park. In this way, we can type capital letters using the Shift key. Now, what about a question mark? If I am telling my friend I am going to Nico Park, my friend can ask me another question. What question can you ask me? You can ask me, when are you going? And how will I type that? I will press on the Shift key, type on W and I get a capital W. Then I spell when and I write when are you going? Now you know at the end of a question comes a question mark. And how do I get a question mark? If you can look at your keyboard carefully, you can see the question mark is there on the same key that has an oblique sign. Now, since question mark is on the top, how do I access it? Yes, I press on the Shift key and then press on the key which has the question mark, and that is how I'm going to get the question mark. So children, are you ready to practice the same? Now, I also want to tell you how to leave a little more space while typing. For this, I click on the Tab key. This allows me to leave more space than just the space bar. What else? If I want to erase something to the left or the right side of my cursor, how do I do that? As you remember, I go to the next line using the Enter key and I am typing, I will go on 24th, and instead of 24th, I write 25th. So how do I go back? I have to use the backspace. Correct. Now I type 24th of October and you can see I have typed it wrong. Now there are two ways of undoing this. I can go at the end of B and use delete to remove the letters to the right hand side of the cursor. Or I can use the backspace to just go back and move to the left hand side. So that is how we edit using the different keys of the keyboard. Apart from learning how to type, you should also maintain a few good healthy habits while at your desk. These are: maintain good posture, keep your back straight, keep the monitor at eye level. Take breaks while working for longer durations. So you should get up and walk around a bit. Take eye breaks and do a few eye exercises. So instead of constantly looking at your screen, you should give some rest to your eyes and do a few eye exercises. I am sure you learnt about it in the video shared by your PE teachers. Stretch your arms and legs, stand and sit back a few times. This is what you're going to do during your break from the computer. So the next time while you work on the computer, do remember these tips. For your typing activity, you may type a paragraph about yourself. Give an example of an instance where you displayed good behavior. Is that not the topic of your life skills class? Yes, and since you know all about it, I'd like you to type a few lines on the same. So children, with this, we come to the end of our lesson for this week. I will next meet you after the vacation. I hope you make the best use of your vacation, finish your open book projects, and enjoy your vacation. Take care of yourself and your family, keep revising your lesson, and wish you a very happy puja. Bye for now.